guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. Today in the kitchen we'll be doing a subscriber request. We'll be making some pepper pot, beef and pork pepper pot. Now I am not a fan of pork and pepper pot, but I heard it's super popular and a lot of people like it. And since this channel is for everyone and we have many options to choose from, I figured I'd go ahead and make this kind of pepper pot for those who like it. And I also want to taste why it's so popular, so let's try this beef and pork pepper pot. I already went ahead and seasoned my meat overnight, and I'll show you all that process in just a minute. I have here some habanero peppers and thyme, the main ingredients. Now if you have riri peppers or any other kind, you can use that, but this is all I have on hand. I also have here some authentic Guyanese cassareep. If you can't find this, just use whatever you have. There's that one selling on Amazon. You can go ahead and purchase it. I also have some spices here, cinnamon, clove, and allspice. I'll be using some orange peel, brown sugar, bouillon, black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, and mushroom seasoning. Now for the process of seasoning the meat, I have here some cow heel or cow foot. I have beef shank, also some pigtail, and pork shoulder. What I did was soak my pigtail, 2 nights before I was going to season it. I soaked the pigtail overnight to remove some of the salt. And here I have some garlic, chili peppers, onions, basil, thyme, scallions, and some parsley. This is what I will blend to season my meat. For the seasonings now, I will be using some of this cassareep, and I have some bouillon, black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, meat seasoning, and some seasoned salt. So let's go ahead and blend all of those ingredients, and we will proceed to seasoning our meat. Once it is all blended, this is what it should look like. So you always want to combine all of your seasonings before you actually add it to the meat, because it will be evenly distributed. Once we're done, we will add some orange zest into our green seasoning and mix well. Let me tell you, this orange zest mixed in here is a game changer. It's so potent and smells so lovely. You guys will love it. Trust me, I can't wait for you to try this. So once we're done, you will add the green seasoning as well as the dry seasoning onto the meat, and then we'll go in with some of that cassareep for color. And then you want to get in there and just massage the meat really well, and then we will cover this and place it into our fridge overnight. And just a quick reminder for the pepper pot police, if y'all just want to use salt and black pepper on your meat, go right ahead. That is not my way of cooking. It is not my style. So I will not be seasoning my meat with just salt and black pepper. I will use the seasoning that I like on my meat. You go ahead and cook your pepper pot the way you like it. So, that's all I wanted to just let y'all know before y'all hop in the comments and start with the, oh, that's not how you make pepper pot. It's too much seasoning and all that stuff. Just do your thing the way you like. You have to eat that. And this is what I have to eat. So I will do it the way I like it. So moving on to the next day, here I have my cow foot in the Instant Pot, and what I like to do is give this a head start. I like to pressure it just a little bit, because if you know about cow foot, you know that it's super tough. So I pressure this for about 30 minutes, and then we will continue it in, the other pot with the rest of the meats. So here I will add the meats into my preheated pot. The pot wasn't heated enough, but it really doesn't matter because we're not trying to brown the meat. We're trying to cook the meat and release all of the juices from the meat. So we will cover it and allow this to just go until all that liquid releases. And once it releases, this is how it should look. Now what you will do is allow all that liquid to evaporate. Once it evaporates, then we will officially start the cooking process. So after about 30 minutes, all the liquid evaporated, and this is how it is looking. Now next we will add the cow foot in here. The cow foot is like halfway cooked. It's not cooked all the way, so we'll add it in, and then we will add our hot water. You always want to add hot water so you don't slow up the cooking process. So once we add that, we'll go in with all the rest of our ingredients. We will add our seasonings to flavor the pot up, and then we will add our cassareep to add color and brightness to the dish. We will also add our spices, and we will go in with our thyme and our peppers. This is a super simple dish, but the flavors are absolutely amazing. It is so good. So once we add everything in, we will cover this, and then we will let it come up to a boil. Then we'll drop the heat down to low and allow this to cook for about 3 to 4 hours until your meat is nice and tender. And just a quick reminder that you'll add cassareep to suit your own preference. If you want your pepper pot super dark, add your cassareep. If you want it light, add less cassareep. But don't add too much at once, because once this gets going, it will darken up. It will look super light at first, but once it starts to boil, it will darken. So you don't want your pepper pot looking too black, you know. You want it to a nice, vibrant color. And after about 3.5 hours, I think my pepper pot is now done. I don't like my meat to be mashed away in the pot, you know. I like it to be nice and soft, melting in your mouth, but it must still stay intact, and this is perfect for me. So now I'll turn my heat off and just plate some up and show you all. And here you have it, my version of beef and pork pepper pot. Now this actually tasted really nice. I actually like the pork in pepper pot, and I would try it again. I hope you all give this recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all the ingredients that I use down in the description box, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays and enjoy.